this video, I spent a day in Newport, Rhode Island. First, I did the cliff walk where I saw views of the water, mansions, and gorgeous scenery. Then, I grabbed some lunch and spent the rest of the afternoon at the beach relaxing and swimming in the ocean. Finally, I camped on the water where I watched the sunset. The next day, I continued my drive to Massachusetts. Good afternoon, everyone. I just had a really weird experience. So I was sitting in my car getting ready for the day and my front windshield cover was up. So I'm getting ready and all of a sudden I feel my car move backwards a little bit. I was like, what is that? I got out of my car and saw that the car in front of me was trying to parallel park and totally just drove into my car. So I get out and he fully didn't acknowledge it and tried to pretend that he did not just hit my car. Honestly, I was pretty annoyed, but I checked the front of my car and there were no scratches. Thankfully, he was going slowly enough that there was no damage. So I was really nice to him, but it was honestly pretty irritating that he pretended like nothing happened. But anyways, we're just gonna forget about that situation because right now I'm about to go on a walk. I am in Provincetown, Massachusetts, and it's so beautiful outside today. I wanna have a good day. This walk is called the Long Point Lighthouse Trail, and I knew once I started I would immediately feel better. There are a lot of cracks in the rocks, so make sure you hold on to your valuables. I thought this trail was only a mile, but apparently it's 5.9 round trip. So the birds go into the water, pick up a shell, and then they bring it back to the rocks to eat it. Every time a bird flies over my head, I get so nervous because I've been pooped on twice before, and whoever made up that it's good luck, I don't think so. There's the lighthouse. It looks so far. Well, this is the last rock. Just a few more steps. And we made it. That is one old-looking lighthouse. Long Point Lighthouse is one of the 3 lighthouses in Provincetown. It marks the southwest edge of the entrance to Provincetown Harbor and serves as a navigational aid. Well, looks like I'm not going in. Yeah, I can see why. Although the grounds are open to the public, the lighthouse tower is now closed. Seriously, nothing sounds better right now than some lunch and either a smoothie or juice, so I'm gonna run back quickly so I can get into town. I'll see you there. I got into town and ordered a veggie panini for lunch, which definitely hit the spot. Then I walked around town for a bit, passing by the Pilgrim Monument and Provincetown Museum. More on this later. After that, I made my way to the beach. It is time to relax. ready for the day, and then I'll explain what's going on.
But first, can we appreciate this view?
It's been a few days since I've last filmed. I spent the past week on the Cape, swimming in the ocean, going to the beach, and going on a lot of walks. It was so relaxing and overall just a really great time. Last night I decided I was ready to move on, so I drove about an hour and a half to Plymouth, Massachusetts. There's a lot of history here, so today I'm going to take you all around the town. Finished my breakfast. It was just some overnight oats. This morning, I'm just gonna walk around and show you all the different things here, in no specific order, just whatever I pass first. Welcome to Pilgrim Memorial State Park. Behind me is Plymouth Rock. The year 1620 is engraved on this boulder, which is significant because that is the year the Mayflower set sail from England to America. The passengers who fled England, better known as Pilgrims, were in search of a new life. For some, that meant being free from the Church of England, while others wanted new land and better futures for their families. Behind me is the Mayflower II, a replica of the Mayflower built between the years 1955 through 1957. The Mayflower Compact, written and signed by 41 of the men aboard the Mayflower, was the first legal document of Plymouth Colony. This was an agreement that all settlers would obey the government and legal system that was established. There is a museum inside the Mayflower II that you could pay to go inside, but I need gas money to get myself to Maine. Next up, we have the Massasoit statue. He was the Wampanoag Indian chief that helped maintain peaceful relations with the English settlers. The Wampanoag people helped save Pilgrims during the winter of 1620 through 1621. This relationship is the basis for the story of Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, even with their help, only 50 of the passengers survived the first winter. On top of Coles Hill is this burial ground, the first cemetery used by the Pilgrims. The names of those who did not survive are engraved on this stone. Although relationships between the colonists and Native Americans worked for a short period of time, as more colonists arrived and time went on, conflict grew, ending in war. Eventually, Plymouth merged with other territories known as the Province of Massachusetts Bay. Throughout the 19th century, Plymouth was the center of rope making, fishing, and shipping. Today, Plymouth is a town well known for American history. Every year, thousands of people come to tour the town. More information linked in my description. I have one more place I want to see, but because of the parking situation, I'm gonna go grab my car and drive over there. I like to keep my Jackery portable power station plugged into my carport so that it charges whenever I'm driving. You can also charge it through a wall outlet or using their solar panels, which I like to do on the weeks where I'm not driving a lot. The Jackery Explorer V2 charges from 0 to 100% in just 1 hour. Since I work on the road, I constantly need to charge my laptop, phone, and other devices. When I first started traveling, anytime I would need to charge my things, I would have to stop at a coffee shop or a library. Now I can go off-grid for multiple days and don't have to worry about not having power. It has made working on the road so much easier. I also use my Jackery to power my fridge and my stove, so now I can cook my own meals. Having my Jackery is a game changer on the road. If you want a Jackery for yourself, you can use the link in my description. And don't miss out on their Prime Big Deal Days. All right, let's head to our last stop. Let's take a shady spot. Perfect. Last stop, we have the National Monument to the Forefathers. This monument is 81 feet tall and made of solid granite. It was completed in 1889 and built to honor the passengers of the Mayflower. And that is a brief history of Plymouth, Massachusetts. Like most places I go to, you could spend half or even a full day here. I like to do quick recaps and show you all the really important places, but with everywhere I go, there's always more to do, more to see, more to learn. So I've been meaning to ask this for a while and I just always forget. I've been trying to do a little bit of everything by showing history, doing day in the lives, having family and friends in videos, showing nature, but I really want to know what you guys enjoy because I make these videos for all of you. So please let me know if there's something you want to see more of, less of. I know a lot of people said to make my videos longer, so I am going to try to do that. But it would just be great to know what all of you are thinking because then I can incorporate it into my videos and just continue to make them better. Now it is a beautiful sunny day out and summer is almost over, which means the rest of the afternoon has to be a beach day. So I'm gonna drive about 10 minutes down the road to Plymouth Beach. I made it to Plymouth Beach, so bathing suit, sunscreen, towel, and I'm ready to go. I am so excited to go in the ocean right now. I swear, just like going in the water is instant happiness.
Put up the shade to keep it cool in here. It's like I'm back in Provincetown.
See the smile? I told you it was an instant mood booster. That was a perfect beach day. I need to move around a little bit and take a shower, so let's head to the gym. I've made it to the gym, so time to put my socks and shoes on, and then I'm gonna head inside. Bring these for the shower.
Towel and clothes.
Being on the East Coast, especially now that it's summer, I have to blow dry my hair every time I shower because the humidity is insane. Right next to the Planet Fitness is a Panera, so I just went in to fill up my water cup and grab dinner, and now I'm gonna head to the beach because it's already 5 o'clock, the day's flying by like always, and I'm gonna sleep there tonight, so let's head on over.
We've got dinner with a view.
All these birds flew right behind me as I took out my dinner. He's still right behind me, so I moved dinner to my car. Oh no. He's so close. Don't feed the animals though.
I got a U-pick too, so the salad is romaine, pineapple, mandarin oranges, strawberries, pecan, blueberries, and poppy seed dressing with a sandwich of tomato, cucumber, feta, red onion, and hummus.
Honestly, 10 out of 10. I can't complain about anything. Other than my hair. I just can't with this humidity. It's crazy. I'm gonna finish up dinner and I'll see you guys in a few.
20 minutes later.
Now under here you may have noticed that I had this. My mom just bought them for me last time I went home and I haven't used them yet, but tonight feels like the perfect time to try and use it. So let me show you what's inside. These are bug nets for my windows. So there's 2 of them for some cross ventilation. I just pull it open and put it over the entire door.
Now that these are on, I'm gonna open the windows.
I'll leave those up overnight to test them out, and if I do end up liking them, I'll link them in my Amazon storefront, but the bag is not included. My mom made this, she sewed it and put little buttons on it, which is super cute to keep it all together. The regular window covers and the bug net for my sunroof are already linked on there if you want to get that too. They work for the RAV4, but they're different depending on what model you have. The sun is pretty much set, so speaking of window covers, I'm gonna set the car up for nighttime. The last thing I'm gonna do is make my overnight oats for tomorrow's breakfast. Shoes go in there, cubby.
Time for computer work.